Hey YouTube, what is going on? This is iTalk. Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. So today we're going to be talking about a very interesting subject. This is going to be a new idea for a series, I guess. It's going to be called What If? And basically the series is just, what if something was to happen in Fortnite, and then I would just give my 2 cents on it. Very simple concept. I don't think this series is going to go that far, but we'll see how it goes. But for today's first episode of the What If series with Fortnite, I wanted to talk about what if Fortnite sold all the skins all the time. And I had this idea for 2 reasons, actually. Number one, I remember seeing it on Reddit, and it says we should have a permanent shop for non-seasonal skins and daily sales. And it shows these 2 concepts right here, which look very well done, by the way. This was actually posted in February of 2018. And it's a really nice looking concept. I wanted to share it with you guys. And then the second reason why I thought of this idea was because we have 30 items in the item shop right now. That is a lot of different items in the shop. We have the featured, we have the daily, and then we have what's called special offers. Now, this used to be called the Star Wars shop, and it's now called special offers. And it's just kind of a last-ditch effort to be like, hey, if you still want these skins, they're probably going to be gone for a little bit because these are very specific to Chinese New Year's, which, by the way, Chinese New Year's killed it with the skins this season. It made me think, like, this is the second largest item shop we've ever had, and this was 30 items. And it made me really think, like, what if we just had everything in the shop all at once all the time? I really thought about this. I was looking through the Reddit comments as well, because again, this is really old. And one of the comments says, totally makes people much more likely to want to buy something if they know it won't be around forever. You see it in Overwatch too. For the longest time, they were only creating skins for limited time events because people would be much less likely to buy boxes if they knew they could get the skin year round. I think my idea with this whole thing is that I don't know if that would be the best idea for Fortnite. And I don't want to be like, oh, it's because my item shop videos, I couldn't even do them anymore if there was no resets. If everything was in the shop all the time, what would be the point of the item shop videos? Basically no reason. Despite the fact that, yeah, the item shop videos would be pointless then if everything was in the shop all the time, it would really kill the hype for a lot of things. One of the ways that Fortnite hypes up skins is rarity. And again, rarity doesn't matter, but it does help hype up an item. If an item hasn't been out for over a year, people will be wanting to get it. I know people that have been wanting some skins that haven't come out in a while, like Skystalker and Far Out, man. They're kind of rare at the moment. They haven't been in the shop, and I think both of them haven't been in the shop for over a year at this point. You never know when something is going to be gone for a long time. A lot of the emotes have not been in the shop for a while as well. Fortnite needs to do this because that's the way that they generate hype. Very rarely will they be able to generate hype if they were to keep everything in the shop all the time. It really kills the momentum of unique skins. One of the reasons why Fortnite, I think, likes to do these shops the way they do them is because they like to sell stuff pretty often. Like, they sell Scorpion a lot, Dynamo. They sell these things very, very often. I still don't know why they do that, but they do that regardless. And then when a new skin comes out, or when a skin that hasn't been out in a while, like right now in the item shop, we have Fyra and Renegade Roller. These are 2 very unique items here, and I'll tell you why. Fyra is very unique in the sense that it looks very different. I love the dark blue she's got going on with it, and the fact that we just never see it in the shop makes it a unique item. And if anyone wanted to stand out in the game and they wanted to look a little bit different than everyone else, Fyra would be a solid choice. And Renegade Roller is honestly one of the greatest harvesting tools we have in the game. I'm not even lying. Renegade Roller is really unique. You could put it on anybody because it's silver and it has a bunch of colors on it. It doesn't necessarily need to match anybody, and it looks really good. And guess what? It hasn't been in the shop in forever. And because of all of these factors, it makes them unique. Because most of the time when something hasn't come back in a while and then it comes back into the item shop, it doesn't come back again for a little bit. This tends to happen a lot with some of these items. Like, I know Empress Pet hasn't even come back again. It doesn't even mean like, oh, because something hasn't come out in a while, or if something's rare when it comes back, that means people are going to buy it. That's not true at all. I know a lot of people that hate a lot of the rare skins. The second rarest item shop skin right now is Midnight Ops, and I don't know anyone that likes Midnight Ops whatsoever. Shadow Ops is great. Shadow Ops is a skin that everyone loves, but Midnight Ops, not so much. And because you have that factor as well, I get what they're trying to say here with this Reddit post, where it's kind of like, oh, only bring stuff out uniquely if it's for a holiday, but this isn't the same game as Overwatch is because of that comment. It's not the same game, and it wouldn't really make sense. I mean, you could do it. Fortnite could easily do it if they wanted to, but where would the hype go? There wouldn't be any. Yeah, Commando's still there. Yeah, I mean, we kind of already have that. Like, every month, we get the same thing every day, and, you know, I saw people online saying, oh, why did they put the plague skins in because of the coronavirus? Why would they do that? There's item shop rotations. The way Fortnite handles item shops is that every month, they usually bring out the same stuff. There's some things that are always out every 30 days, and Plague and Scourge is no exception to that. So I don't really think it was like, oh, we're poking fun at it. I think it's more of, it's just how the game was made to push these cosmetics out. They push them out so often that's just kind of how they kind of stale their own shop sometimes. But that's what makes these things that come back, that haven't come back in a while, so unique, because I'm excited. Fyra is back. We have Paper Plane Glider, which that's been a little bit, same with Street Striker, and then Renegade Roller. We haven't seen a few of these things in quite some time, and it's just refreshing. So to have everything in the item shop, all in the shop all the time, would kill any sort of hype, would kill any sort of momentum that skins would have. It would be pointless to do that. You would kill off sales if you did that, honestly. If everything was in the shop all the time, there would be no excitement in skins. There's a lot of different factors that go into why people like skins so much, but I think one of the things that I personally like about skins is uniqueness and when they're actually put into the shop, because I don't want to be running around with Commando or Dynamo or one of those skins like that is seen in the shop so often, because that makes me inclined to think that because they're always in the shop and they sell well, obviously, because they wouldn't keep putting them in the shop if they didn't sell well, I don't want to look like everyone else. One thing I've always said in multiplayer games that allow customization is I want to look something different. I want to stand out from the crowd. I want to have that emblem that not many people have. I want to have that calling card. I want to have this or that to make myself stand out. I've been doing this in like Call of Duty forever. And same with like Overwatch. I think I have all the Overwatch achievements on PS4 or something like that. I like to do it because it helps me stand out. And one thing that Fortnite really needs to do, in my opinion, is to have earnable skins again. And I think that'd be a really cool thing to basically show off that, hey, I'm this level. You kind of can do that with like the Banner Brigade set and the new banners that every 100 levels you get a new banner. I guess you could do that, but to show, like, to make like a completely new skin to say, hey, I'm level 500 this season, I think that'd be a really cool idea. It would make you look very intimidating, in my opinion, at least. What if Fortnite was to put everything in the item shop all the time? I think that would be a terrible idea, not just for the fact of my item shop videos, but I think it would be a terrible idea for the fact that no one would be excited, and I just don't see it happening. I mean, even with mobile games, they have timed things in the shop. It's to entice people to buy things, and whether you think that's a good thing or not, it's a smart thing to do. And again, these are all cosmetics. You don't have to buy them. You don't have to buy everything. It's all completely optional, and there's no like in-game advantage with these. So I think the way Fortnite has the shop right now is very good. I just wish they would kind of mix it up with the items. And honestly, with the special offers thing, I wouldn't mind if they expanded the shop to be this big more often than not. Like, again, I don't want it to be every item in the shop all the time, but I think that would be cool if we had a few more slots. And because they're doing the special offers thing, I know for a fact they could actually do it. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know with a like, but only if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and turn on the bell just go my latest uploads, and comment down below. What are your opinions on what I talked about today? I would love to know. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. And if you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITalkFortnite. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all later. See ya.